Hello, folks. Welcome on in. Welcome back. Did I still type over that? I did type over that. Look at that. So good at what I do. Typoing. No, I know what happens. It just... That wasn't a typo. That was a typo of past me. Going like, oh yes. I shall type this thing. Where it is. Oh. Anyways, hi. It is 9 p.m. where I am. And as I thought last time when I was streaming, the randomizer of Bloodstain. You know, it was as I thought. And it didn't matter whether or not it was coffee or not coffee. I still ended up going to bed around 4 or 5 in the morning. Not sure if that was depression sleep or actually just sleep. There we go. Sorry, there's a thing on my goddamn keyboard. It has been a day. I didn't get to sleep until the sun rose well past the mountains. And even then, sleep came hard, and then I woke up around, I don't know, 2, 4? I think I ended up going to bed around 7 or 8. And then there was that fun of just the whole waking up to people being like, hey, Dar, you want to get out of the house for a little bit? I was like, yes. While I was literally just getting up to someone knocking at my door. Yes, of course. I actually need to use the bathroom really quick, so be right back 1 second. I return. But yeah, I shan't be streaming too long tonight, I think. I believe by virtue of trying to get some sort of a sleep schedule on. That said, I still need to be awake for the stream, so I'm gonna have some coffee. Coffee. Note to self. Maybe still don't have coffee when about to go to bed. Oh yeah. Test. Alright, good there. And of course the YouTube thing doesn't do the thing for me. Testing box. Good. Anyways. Yeah, not much of a change. Incentives are still up and whatnot. I am gonna be recording Chain of Memories. Re-Chain of Memories specifically because that's what the poll hath declared. So we'll do that. I'll probably do that tomorrow though, as you know. Where's my spoon? I had a spoon specifically for my coffee. Coffee. There we go. A good old setup. Yeah. New mug. Oh, yeah. I mean, I suppose the biggest thing that happened today was on the outing, we went to a local little nerd game store and whatnot, you know, tabletop RPGs, board games, dice, all that fun stuff. And I always have made it a rule. It's a personal rule. Where if I go into a game store, I get myself a little something. Usually like a cheapo set of dice, maybe a couple of D20s or something. Just something to support the establishment, right? And initially I was looking at a set of like $6.99 tiny orange dice that my friend was being all like, nah, don't worry, I'll get them for you. It's like, yeah, but you know, if I'm going to look at the dice and whatnot and I find that I don't like them, then I regret the payment. But I found that they were also selling mystery tiny dice for like $4.99. So I was like, all right, fine, I'll get these ones instead. So, the orange tiny dice and the mystery dice that had ended up in that sack, in the sack that I'm now holding, were basically the same colors. Like, orange with a little bit of lighter orange in them with black numbers. Like, I have these dice, but bigger somewhere. It's funny to me that I just ended up with the with the dice I was looking at anyways. I find it funny. Anyhow, I'll only play some Neverwinter Nights too. Neverwinter Nights. Yep. Oh hey, let's remove that gold for a second. And hope the game loads. There you are. Now OBS load it. There you are, doubly. There we go. Nice when things decide to work first and foremost. Anyways, reminder that I have a list of incentives that you all saw on the starting screen. It is to make sure that I am able to pay for the remainder of this year. Should I end up getting a job before the year, before all of those go, I'll still do the rest of the incentives. So, that should be fun regardless. Coffee. Right, we had just made it to the fort. And everyone's kind of a dick. For a second there, I thought I was much shorter than Nishka. I'm only a little bit shorter than Nishka. Anyways, I had sold a bunch of stuff. I had talked to a bunch of people. Turning that down to my ears. And I was trying to decide whether to go to the graveyard or the bandit camp first. Actually, really quick. I know what's in the graveyard. I've been to the graveyard. I've also played 3.5 D&D. I relatively know what's going to happen. I need 2 different kinds of weapons, and I think about it. Show me what you have for sale. See, this is where I regret having sold the club. Well, at least I got a scimitar. Well, buy the club. I get a battle axe. Battle axes are cooler. A ranger is always ready for whatever fight may be in front of him. Even if it's with a glorified wooden stick. If you encounter something on the way to the destination. Alright, forgot about this. Yeah, I'll probably only go for like 2-3 hours tonight. I'm needing some more sleep. Stop right there. All that walk this road must pay a toll of 10 gold. Hand it over and you can go on your way. Heh. This isn't worth your lives. Leave now and no one will get hurt. Come on, lads. We can find better marks elsewhere. A pity. It was just getting interesting, too. You'll have many more chances, Kelgar. They just weren't worth our time. Of that I have no doubt. Trouble seems to follow you, and I'll be right with you when the fun starts. Let's move on. I'm not sure whether or not that's going to give us... That gave us all the experience for not killing these guys. But... gloves of greater concentration. I don't have... Or am I an idiot? I'm not an idiot this time. Alright. Continue to the graveyard, please. Now we might end up just solving all the woes that are here in Neverwinter's Portlock first. Ah, goody.
Let's see what they're made of. Time for a little fun.
Okay. This is a good start. So, of the biggest note, because
and this will all be over.
how? Okay, it is warm here. That's not good. Yeah, about time you helped me around here, Kelgar. Alright, it's all zombies all the way down now. Yeah, the way that 3.5 works when it comes to zombies and skeletons. Zombies have a damage reduction against anything that's not slashing. Skeletons have a damage reduction to anything not bludgeoning. Think of it the same way as 5th edition works with resistances. Just, it's a listed number instead of... Oh, it only take half damage.
Sorry.
Take that!
And zombies are also annoyingly tanky.
Take that! That's all you got?
Come on. Oh my lord. Roll something higher than a freaking 2.
Take that!
But don't get me wrong, I know that my attacks with my melee weapons are not that great. Can I rest over here? I can. But I mean, come on. Loading, loading. Some gold pieces, lovely. Alright. I think at this point, longbow, beetle axe. Where's my club? There's my club.
My steel will strike true.
I'm mostly, I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence about whether or not I'm gonna keep it for too long tonight. Again, I'm just tired. I blame my roomies for taking me out of the house. There we go.
I have to lighten this load.
Elgar, if you could kindly hold on to the rest. Actually, how many hands is a war mace? Too many. Don't know which of these battle axes was the one that I was wielding. I guess since they're both +1, or rather plus nothing. Not much of anything. I think we're good. Yeah, absorbs the 2 damage. Lovely. Of course.
Time for a little fun!
And doubly, of course, the zombies are coming.
That's it for me.
Thank you, Steph.
Sorry.
Additional annoyingness is that undead are not weak to critical hits. They will just ignore them in 3.5. Damn, that was a good cleave. One might even call it a great cleave. Ugh, I really did choose like the worst time. My brain and body just literally went, you know what? You're tired now. I'm like, I don't doubt that I'm tired. I totally understand if I'm tired. Could you let me do at least like an hour of a thing? 2? Nishka, you're still diseased. If I do multiple restings, they will continue to be diseased. Okay, you're no longer diseased, you're just trying to heal from the effects of the disease. Can I do this door? No, I cannot.
Well, well, well. Looks like this lock needs some special attention.
Ishka,
Hells. Was that all right?
Ishka, I couldn't do it. With my plus 14. I'm entirely certain what you were expecting with your now -1 dexterity. And you're now open lock of 6. Nishka. It's really a downhill spiral whenever the hell she has anything that is... Oh my god. I think I gotta just leave and come back.
What?
I gotta leave and come back. Talk to brother what's his face. This way? Yes. Ad starts in 4 minutes 30 for Twitch. Man, my brain really is just soup right now. I want to at least clear the goddamned graveyard. Alright. Oh, you won't even heal me. You'll just... Oh, you jerk. That's rude.
Yes.
Stay close and step where I step.
Follow me.
I have to lighten this load.
No, I mean, you just casually
close
going like, screw it, and
step
trying to sell
where
everything.
I step.
It's gonna be a smidged annoying if everyone's just gonna be like, oh no, my disease. Yep, you're diseased, alright. Nope, not if you knew both.
Everybody, follow me!
There we go. Now we only have to wait until Kelgar's conditions are reduced.
Follow me.
There's what, 2 more in-game rests? Oh, do I have to restore them? I'd rather not have to buy another potion of cure disease. Maybe lesser restoration.
Yeah?
Restoration is supposed to take away his stat negatives, right? Yeah. Alright.
Stay close.
Was it really worth the trip all the way back here? No. Oh. Save my progress game. Save it. Save it. It said that we had encountered something on the way. Like it was some sort of a random encounter. It was not a random encounter. That one is just... It's always there. Which is a little bit butts. But what can you do? Twitch ads in T-minus 40 seconds. Uh-huh. 4?
I think we've had enough of this.
That's all you got? Take that!
I'll.
I suppose I also should have grabbed
We've had enough
Kelgar
of this one. I'll take care.
a weapon.
Both walk away from
There's one. Careful, Lishka. Are you working on that, Nishka, or am I having to? Guess I had to. I don't fully know how traps, well, excuse me, work in 5th edition anymore. Oh.
Take that! Take
I also just don't remember whether or not they're as deadly or more deadly than 3.5s.
I think.
to battle!
Oh my god, someone hit the skeleton. Thank you. Gold. Way more gold. All the gold. Only some of it makes up for the fact that my party is terrible at resting in this area just in general. I guess that makes sense. It is in fact a graveyard. Sneak. That is the way out. This one now was the way out, but yeah. Totally not conspicuous zombies right here. Nope. Not one bit. Hail, Phoenix Demon King. Right. Well, that's a bad sound. That's a fairly bad sound.
That's all you got? Take that!
Been a hot bit since I've last been on mine, I know. Oh goody, more disease. Oh goody, y'all diseased again. Some ranger spells, that'd be great. That will reduce disease, first and
That's
foremost.
it for me. Sorry.
That's all you got?
Do a great cleave. I'm hitting more often with this damn thing, which means that I am doing more damage. Theoretically.
Take that!
My
fine.
steel will strike true.
Rolls a 1
Let's
first
see what they're
attack.
made of! Ha!
That was a problem. Get up, Nishka. No resting is allowed in this area. Stressed out and I'm so sick I have a hard time surviving at the moment. Nope, I understand that 100% completely. As an individual who is
All done.
all done nothing, you did nothing. Scroll. Scroll of Animate Dead. I'm not sure what that did.
That's it for me.
I
Sorry.
Nishka, did you seriously die again? How would you die? Feel like I gotta go outside just so as we can have a little rest so that little princess there can stop kicking the bucket.
Could use a healing potion here.
Oh no,
Take that!
in case you missed what drama my shit's going through, I have had a job, a training, all that fun stuff. Gave me their uniform and all that. I was like, yeah, I'm employed now. And then I went and waited for them to be all like, hey,
Take that!
we're gonna schedule you now. And then they never did.
I think we've had enough of this.
So naturally, I started looking for another job to work at. At a retail job, being all like, hey, yeah, we're gonna hire you. Just gotta do our background check and whatnot with you. Like, cool. Background check came in after like 2 weeks. Hadn't heard hide or hair from them since. And then one day when I was finally like, listen, I would like to really start working really soon.
That's
You
it
want me to
for
come
me.
in for, you know,
Sorry.
onboarding and all that fun stuff? only to get back from them hearing a no. That's it. Just capital N-O, no. Alright, cool. Not like I need to pay rent or anything myself. So yeah, doing a... To call it a donathon would be silly because I'm not going to stream endlessly until it's done. But I do have a thing of goals here. So far we've reached 100 and I'll be starting a let's play of Chain of Memories, Chain of Memories, if that poll persists, starting Monday. Same issue with jobs recently. Yeah. Not a great time. It's not a great time. Okay, so I just got a light hammer. I'll let you look over that list while I'm looking at this light hammer. Storm +1. Ooh. Alright, so it does a D4 bludgeoning. It also does a D4 electrical and a +1 enhancement bonus. I think we're going to use Storm as our bludgeoning weapon as opposed to the club. Wait. What? Storm. Shield. Oh, that's how that works. Okay. That's cool. That's actually really cool. Didn't realize that I could quick swap the weapons like that. That it. But yeah, I'm kind of sleepy tonight, so I won't be doing this for too long tonight. I mostly want to clear out this whole spiel thing. So that I can get just a smidgen closer to where I was when I last Let's Played this. Why? Wait, what? Oh, that's silly. I have to unequip and re-equip. Because it unequips the shield if I go here. But it re-equips it. So I have to essentially double tap. So I have to go 4 to unequip and 3 to re-equip. Despite having a goddamn shield. In both, I guess, loadouts. Somewhat silly, but okay. Alright, with it being a magical weapon, I don't think it goes through damage reduction yet, so I still kind of would prefer... Are you kidding me, Nishka? Nishka.
Everybody, follow me!
This is the last potion of cure disease I have. I'm just saying.
Perhaps so.
If you keep on getting diseased, we're gonna have a problem. That problem will be you being dead. God, there's several other characters in this I would really love to actually get into the party at this point. But, have yet to encounter them. Actually, wait, I think if I try to go to High Cliff. If I go to High Cliff, can I go to High Cliff? I'm pretty sure I can't. Oh yeah. meet the coming storm. Storm's my hammer. The hammer is my penis.
Take that.
Yep, immune to crits.
Time
Still looks
for a
impressive,
little fun.
but immune to crits. Where are all y'all going? Squeak. Oh, come on. Right on the other side.
Take that. To battle.
I'll take care of it.
Of course. Of course, I get hit with a goddamn. The second I go to close the door.
Take that.
I am so grateful that energy resistance is also a thing they, as zombies, need to worry about.
Take that.
Oh my god, there's one beastie zombie.
That's all you got. Take that.
Oh my lord. There we go. Quick save. Mithril Morningstar. I guess that's just always going to be a drop here. That it. We piss off the individuals in this room. Alright, gotta be careful. Apparently there was a trap there. Character didn't spot it. What do you mean Sure. A ring and a
I have to
+1
lighten this
falchion.
load.
Ah, good. My disease has progressed. Thanks, Nishka, for existing so that I have to suffer through these. Okay, falchion +1. Two-handed melee. Tempted to wield. Ring of Insight. This is +5 to lore checks. Yeah. Kind of wish getting a job was like the job like you show up at a place to hire, hand your resume, maybe show your skills and stuff for said piece of hire, a place of hire, then decide whether they'll hire you or not on the spot. Like this whole apply online, wait for an email or call interview, and then wait again. No, I really wish that too. That's actually how I got one of my jobs back when I lived in Vermont. Basically on my own. Walked to a restaurant that was about 10 minutes away from me. Said, hey, heard you were looking for dishwashers. They said, oh, sorry. We only just recently hired a dishwasher, but we'll still take your resume for consideration and whatnot. Left to go hand in my resume to some other stores that are like right next to this one. And about 5 minutes later, 10 minutes later, there was one of the gals from said restaurant came running down the street. Was like, hey, you still looking for a job? It was like, yes. Cool. If you can put on an apron and start work today, we can start you today. Like, all right, that works. And that is how I got one job back in like 2007, 2008. It was a while ago. Alright, how are you on potions?
Yes.
We're both kind of bad with potions, but at the moment,
Stay close.
we're gonna have to grin and bear
Step
it.
where I step.
Because ain't no potions of cure disease on us right now. Oh yeah, now I completely understand wanting things to pretty much go back to how they were when it came to job hunting. Everything being online feels so impersonal. And you would think would also be a little bit more, what's the word I'm looking for?
All done.
You would think it'd be worse for those that have to do the interviews, you know? Because, oh hey, there's now a way for hundreds, tens of hundreds, thousands of people to be able to shoot their resume at you. And you have to sift through them all. Yeah, now, as a possible job, if I ever had the opportunity to be hiring people... Oh, wait. That's a trap.
To battle!
Yep, alright. Did you let me
That's it for
disable
me.
you,
Sorry.
Ishka, are stupid. Yes, you heard something beyond that door. A katana +1. Oh my god, Nishka, would you? There's a reason, Nishka, that I decided to make myself a rogue in this situation. Mostly because you suck. I mostly say that as an individual. Nishka, where are you going? Okay, you're coming in here. Enemies nearby? How? Must be pretty nearby. I risk developing my disease even further. Trying to do this resting thing. There we go. But I kind of need to get some rest because all my persons are stupid. Alright, fortitude save successful. My constitution is already pretty abysmal to begin with, so... Quick save. Kind of wish that the other two would mosey a little bit faster. Yeah, more zombies.
I think we caught.
Anushka's diseased again.
That's all you got?
Wait, 400 more experience points until we level up. No, she very much does have a mind of her own. And unfortunately, even if I were to screw around with how the Allies AI worked, it kind of seems to only really work, like, not a whole lot of the time, which is a problem. I mean, device failure. There we go.
All done.
You've done nothing, Nishka. Ah, yes. Shurikens. Shurikens and katanas, such natural weapons within the world of Faerun. I joke. There is stuff in Faerun that is basically just, hey, here's how Japan would be like if it got transported into this world. It's just that the Wizards of the Coast are freaking cowards in dealing with anything that relates to other cultures.
My steel.
Take that!
Ah, goody, a poison
Give
arrow
me a
trap.
moment, and this'll all be over.
Take that!
Sure, I can.
The hell did I do? Oh, you used the chalice. Ah, no. I mean, okay, this was a good use of the chalice. Ah. Damn it. Josso's taking the credit, yeah. Like, I like Nishka. She's definitely got her pluses and whatnot. It's just that a whole lot of times she also has her negatives, annoyances, and I think I say that pretty much about every character in this game. It's just a matter of how annoying that they are or get. Like, it is kind of based on the whole stereotypes of how Faerun usually is. No one likes her because she's a tiefling. Tieflings have devil's blood in them and all that fun stuff. So everyone distrusts her, well, all that fun stuff. Just when I was... up. Yeah, alright.
You will.
You know, it's nothing beyond really just good old fantasy racism. Kelgar is off trying to kill something else. Alright. Buh. Why'd you attack of opportunity? What? Why'd you not use the chalice?
Time for a little fun! Take that!
What? Why are you not using the chalice? Alright, fine. Works when the freaking computer uses it when I'm trying to... That's not annoying in the slightest. I don't know what you're talking about. Don't quite know what a bloodstone does, but hey. I got it. What? Oh. Balls. If I go back just a smidgen, I'll probably be able to rest. But yeah, another thing that drove me absolutely batty about this game is the fact that because he who fancy racism, the characters are always throwing goddamn insults at one another and bickering and moaning and complaining, and oh my freaking god, Galgar, shut up. And Nishka is definitely one to do it a whole lot of times as well.
Time for a little fun.
Let's see if I can't get it to work this time. Lone Wolf. Use. Oh. Apparently we've already gone and used it at some point or another. Cool. I just threw myself into the thick of this combat. For basically nothing. Great. And love that for me. Found a new for this game coming out for modern systems, and now makes me wonder if Icewind Dale 2 Enhanced Edition will happen at some point.
That's it for me. Sorry.
Maybe? I don't know. This was more or less, honestly, if I were to have a suggestion when it comes to this game, unless you're going to play it with a controller, like as though you're on console, just play the complete edition. Just, it's got some visual upgrade, upscales and whatnots to the lightings and to some of the most everything. But like, honestly, if you're gonna play on PC anyways, just
All done.
ring. Well, yeah, honestly, if you're gonna play on PC anyways, then just I cannot stress enough. Just get the get complete off of like GOG or something. Honestly, the game was given to me by another supporter, which again, thank you very much, Domovoy, for this. But it really is the same UI, the same characters, a little bit of upgrades to some of the sounds, the musics, a little bit of the UI. But when they did it so, they also introduced a whole lot of glitches. Well, maybe not glitches, bugs. Like trying to make a character is a thing. Of course, everyone is diseased. You're diseased, and you're diseased, and you're diseased. Already missed playing as Iggy for the sake of just not being freaking diseased. Actually, this raises a question. One second while I answer it myself. Neverwinter Nights 2 complete. Because usually whenever they upload an enhanced edition, sometimes they'll just completely remove the previous editions. Okay, so Neverwinter Nights 2 complete is still there. And they have a thing. Or if you already have Neverwinter Nights 2 complete, you can receive a 25% loyalty discount for the enhanced edition upon adding it to the cart. again, though, I must stress, if the fact that there's a graphical upgrade and a controller support is not your bag when it comes to Neverwinter Nights, don't bother with the enhanced edition. Maybe if you want to support the cause of, you know, enhancing older games and keeping them in the light, so to speak, sure, get enhanced edition. But if you're doing it for the graphical overhaul and the controller support and that's it, there's mods for complete. Disease and infection, I know, and it's freaking annoying because I can't go to Tor and get healing because I need to get his holy symbol first. Then he could heal me. So I probably should have gone to the bandit camp first. That said, if I had gone to the bandit camp first, I would have been woefully underprepared. At least here, I'll be able to crack some skulls in. Literally with my... I really hate that the AC is never listed on here either. Yeah, God. What? I really wish they would tell what disease it is that I have. Oh, God. My AC got lowered to the point where now the shield is basically useless. I mean, I can quaff a potion of cat's grace and that would make up for it. It's pretty much my only option. Mostly as just a way to make up for it being so low now.
Fresh materials to work with. Excellent.
Necromancer!
Attack, my children. Let us add their corpses to our army.
Let's add their corpses to our army. Right, I forgot what zombies he summons. Actually, you know what?
Regret that.
Take that!
I'll take care of this.
Wow. I'll take care of this, she says, immediately dying. Hey, level up. That's a shadow. That's a problem. Ooh, that's a problem. That's a problem. Get these games for the fact that I'm a D&D fan, and the nostalgia of these games brings me back sort of life back to my soul, I guess. Yeah, no, I get it. 3.0, 3.5 D&D is how I was introduced into the medium that is Dungeons and Dragons in the first place. So, you know, this is cathartic, if anything. All right, now let's see if. Okay, so that was a shadow. Is it gone? It is not gone. It's badly
Let's
wounded,
see
though.
what they're made of.
Can I thought I could examine them. I can't examine them. Okay, so the difficulty with shadows is that their touch attack is based off of melee. Their melee touch attack is just that, a touch attack. So it ignores armor. So it's all dex, baby. And when they hit, they can hit for, as you can see, failure. Where is it? I thought it was the shadow that slew one of us. Huh. Oh well.
Take that!
Ah.
Take that!
Alright then. Here I was thinking that those guys were going to be a little bit more of a problem.
What?
Scroll and a helmet. I'm going to put on this helmet. Yeah, intelligence. Alright, quick save. Because now everyone's leveled up. We should all be level 4? 5. Alright, I can take level of Ranger. Increase my base attack bonus. What's that? 3rd level. I finally get toughness, which gives me more HP. Yay. I can't put it. Well, I could put more into appraise, but be slightly pointless. Search. Spot. A little bit of survival, because why not? Nine hit points. Or search, spot, survival, toughness. Actually, one second. Always unsure whether or not I want to be part of a prestige class in these games. Because Arcane Archer requires 1 level of spell casting. 1. Kinda blows. Okay, if I go rogue, 3rd level I'll get trap sense. Ranger is a little bit more attractive right now for HP. Oh yeah, I forgot. Heal checks. Hey, remember last stream where I was like, ah man, heal checks are all but useless. Yeah. Don't bother with spot? Nah. Let's go and put it into heal. I wish I had one more point than I thought I did. Put it into survival.
Yes.
Is that what I put it in the first place? No. Do I care? No. Alright. Disable device. I'd be thinking, Dar, why 2 rogues in the party? Because at some point in the future, I am going to be getting different characters.
Yeah.
And those different characters are going to be replacing some of these characters. Naturally, Wolf is planning on replacing Nishka. Really though? Not even you get a frickin' first, 3rd. Do you not get one at 5th? Hold up. God damn it. This is why I can't this is why I can't D&D half the time, I swear. Training, toughness, knockdown. Am I stupid? Did I automatically click Did I click auto? I fear I may have clicked auto for some reason. I don't know. I'm dumb and I'm tired right now.
Yes.
Yeah?
Because it should have been first, second, and then every other level thereafter. Oh, no, I am an idiot. I'm tired. Oh. Muse the Great? That caught me off guard. Hello. Welcome on in, Muse the Great. Welcome on into Neverwinter Nights 2. The Enhanced Edition. I'm your Game Master Darius. I do a lot of random ass games, but more specifically I try to focus on TTRPGs and RPGs in general. You just missed me facing off against...
How can I help?
A shadow priest that was summoning undead, and now we are leveling up my party in a fashion that I am going nuts over because of a lack of sleep. How you been? What have you been playing? Oh boy. So she gets sneak attack 3d6.
Stay close and step where I step.
And I was still gonna go ranger. Hitting things in combat is still rather good to me. Played Sorcerer Evil. Oh, I also played Neverwinter Nights. Wait. My character is a wild elf ranger / rogue. I was initially playing this on my YouTube channel as a let's play. Lied for all. But yeah, I was initially playing this as a let's play on my YouTube side of things. And I had a character I stopped at the end of Act 1 with. And then I tried playing through the Enhanced Edition again with that character. And it just didn't go well. I was retracing the steps and everything, so I was just like, screw it. I'll start with a new character. I guess survival, just so as I can see Eutychus on the map. Search too. Oh yeah, kick back, relax. You probably streamed for a while, so you know, relax, enjoy yourself, chill out a little bit, and watch the things that I get terribly wrong throughout the basically entirety of my adventure. Wait, did it heal me of my disease, but it didn't heal anyone else in the party? Oh my god, I'm an idiot. Of note, I have not played 3.5 D&D in a very long time. Even then, I played mostly... God, I played mostly Pathfinder 1st Edition since 2008, when it first came out. Played this game only when in 2006, your second walkthrough. Oh, I hadn't even had one full walkthrough of this yet. It's a miracle you came along. I was certain I'd be joining the corpses down here soon enough. You must be Commander Tan of Fort Locke. Yes, I am. Did Lieutenant Valis send you to find me? He must be gloating right now. He warned me not to send another patrol until we received reinforcements from Neverwinter. What is this place? I'm not certain on my history, but the locals say that a great battle took place above us at some point during the war against the Shadow King, long before my time. The script must hold the remains of the fallen from that battle. The graveyard has been part of our patrol for years, and we've never encountered undead. None of this matters, though. What's important is that I get back to the fort and prepare the men for the new threat. New threat? The necromancer interrogated me thoroughly on the strengths and weaknesses of Fort Locke. Troop numbers, defense strategies, the experience of the men. He must have been planning to attack using the undead he was raising. Had he enough to defeat the garrison? He fought through most of his forces to reach me. You know as well as I do he didn't have the numbers to bring down the fort. Perhaps if he had additional forces coming from the north, say from Highcliff, then he may have had a chance to succeed. Even then, he would have needed to surprise the fort, which would be unlikely. News of Highcliff falling would spread like wildfire. Fort Locke would be ready. Why would he want to attack the fort? That's a question I've been trying to answer as well. He fought through most of his forces to reach me. You know as well as I... yeah. Yep. Was the necromancer working alone? He spoke with a shade of some sort from time to time. I heard a name, Black Garius. I gather he's the one giving the orders. Want to romance Nishka with your woman character, but you can't? How far of a romance option do they even have in this game? Like, I know this was this BioWare? I know this was Atari. I didn't think that they had any, like, romance options. So what do we do now? I was separated from my men as we fought our way in. Some may still be down here. If they're still alive, I won't feel right leaving them. But I also need to return to the fort. I'll leave it up to you. If we return to the fort, I'd appreciate it if you could make a return trip and try to find them. 4 romances in this game? Hot dwarfy action. Anyways, let's look for your men. How many do you think there are? I had 3 men with me when we entered this crypt. I hope they're all still alive. We should get moving. The longer we wait, the less likely we are to find any of them alive. Hey, and he's part of the party. I can't command him or anything. He exists. Alright, well, I got some hit points finally. Just ow. Oh, hey Dar, you know what it would be a good idea? Hitting the switch that opens all the other doors. You'll have to pardon me. It has been a long day, but also a short one. Oh, for love of... You know what's funny? I think when I was trying to play this the second time through, I missed this chest anyways. Yeah, I believe I might have missed this chest anyways. At the edge of the mirror, the site has been lightly traveled for many decades and visited regularly only by patrols from a nearby garrison. Enough material exists for a small army. I'll serve your purposes for now. Huzzah. Alright. First dude. Characters with keen senses always receive the benefit. Oh, that's right. I think my controller just went bleh because I have it plugged in enhanced edition shit. Play as a tiefling, waiting to meet Nishka again. Oh, just started your playthrough? Ugh, failed that by 1. Okay, that's the way out. When it comes to relationships and video games, I'm very on the fence about doing them. And it was really Baldur's Gate 3 that soured the experience for me. That's a fun story. So everyone's stealth, please. So while I'll probably, you know, have people in my party that I like and that I'll continue their story with, if there's like a romance story to be had, nah. I care less about that shit. Yeah, my controller is vibrating every single time that the trap springs. Not springs, but is detected. Became an illithid in Baldur's Gate 3 and enslaved the world. Muse, I got a feeling that you're the sort to play a lot of evil characters. Nothing against that. Just got a feeling. Commander, by the gods, am I glad to see you. Not you, Blaine, but thank our rescuer here, not me. You're all lucky I showed up. You speak the truth, though the men deserve some credit for surviving as long as they did. Let's keep moving. You still haven't found all of my men. One soldier found on the field. Now, my initial playthrough, well, attempt to stream Neverwinter. Baldur's Gate 3. Whenever I'm exploring a brand spanking new world, which, by the way, 5 minutes until an add-on Twitch side of things. Play as the story goes, choosing in the moment, not rewriting decisions. Now that's fair. But no, in Baldur's Gate 3, I usually play my adventures adventure first, relationships with friends second, close second, relationships in a romantic / sexual manner far distant third. Like, so far distant third. Like, I don't care that you want to bang me, Gale. This is a magical night. You had to ruin it by trying to get in my pants. That kind of a thing. So,
we won't,
you know.
See what they're time for a little fun. To battle.
So some spoileriness from the night after doing the whole raid on the Goblin camp or whatnot and all that fun stuff. Bunch of characters were like, "Oh man, I want to get into your pants." And I was just like, going, "No, I don't care for this. I'm here for the adventure and the worm in my brain. So you'll have to pardon me if I don't." Mind you, I was also playing a gnome barbarian, which, by the way, they do gnomes and halflings dirty in Baldur's Gate 3. Tried romancing Mithara. Not terribly surprised. I think everyone's tried romancing Mithara. But yeah, if it was just them being all like, "Oh, that sucks. All right, I guess this is a little bit. We're still friends, right?" Like, yeah, we're still friends. Freaking cool to fight alongside with. My only exception when it comes to that is freaking Karlach, and that is because she is a goddamn cinnamon roll. Like, good lord. Love the ever-loving crap out of that gal. Yep. There's me being smart and actually... Oh, I have to have a healing... Right, that's right. I gotta have a healing kit. Looks like we got here too late. Losing a man is never easy. Let's keep moving. Two men found. But it kind of culminated after all that when Withers comes up to you. Is all like, "You are alone." And I'm just kind of doing the John Travolta looking around the room things like, what do you mean alone? I'm surrounded by my friends. Yeah, some of them want to get into my pants a little too strongly, if you ask me, but we're friends. And like, because I didn't want to bang anyone that particular night, He was just insisting, oh, but you are alone. No. I just don't look at the relationship the same way that you do, you big-breasted bastard. Mods are a mistake. Alright, where was the third one? Already did that one. Is there another room that I missed? Where? Oh, down this way. Anyways, ads in a minute. If you want to avoid those, you can either subscribe or get Twitch Turbo. Either of which will make it so as you do not suffer the adpocalypse or whatever. No. Back up. Put on the thing. Shoot the guy. God, I really can't wait until I get better with the bow. Ah, right. It doesn't help that every undead is immune to sneak attack in this. Which I suppose has been my other damage source. Let's put back on Storm. Yep.
We won't both walk away from the...
Take that!
Hey, Brunel, the final one.
Take that!
Oh God, everyone stop getting diseased.
Take that!
Am I a double idiot? Not yet.
Take that!
Fourth level. Fourth level is when I get my first few ranger feats. Or ranger spells, anyways. Commander, you're alive. Thank the gods. I see my training wasn't wasted on you, Brunel. And you can thank our rescuers here for our lives. There just better be a reward at the end of all this. You get us out of here and you'll be rewarded. No worries there. I thank you for finding my men for me. It's time we return to the fort. I've got to prepare the men for what we found down here. Yay! Cleared out the place. Got all the mins. Fastest way out. It's back this way and up. And up and up and up and up and up. Alright, so I guess I gotta start bringing around more freaking healing kits just so as I can start curing diseases. Okay, you know what? This has been bugging me. Transform. Enter. There we go. Back to the game. Alright. Now, because I have the power of meta-knowledge... Alright, you're cured of the disease. You would think that you... Kelgar would be better at healing your disease shit. Back to the fort, back to the fort, back to the fort, back to the fort. Loading screen, loading screen, loading screen, loading screen. Welcome back from the ad hell. Oh yeah, there we go. Commander, it's good to see you alive and well. I'm sure you'll have a report ready once you return to the fort. That I will, Lieutenant. We have much to discuss. Assemble the officers. I'll be with them shortly. You will report directly to me, and I shall brief the officers. I'm relieving you of duty. What's gotten into you? I've given you your orders, now carry them out. I am the commander of Fort Lock now, Tan. You'll brief me, then return to your quarters, or I will have you arrested for insubordination. Trying to gauge how Lone Wolf would have acted. See, my previous character, Iggy, was a cleric of Lathander, and generally a good guy. So his response to this was, oh, nah, he's under my protection. All that fun stuff. Hey now, leave me out of this. I'm not about to watch the garrison fall apart because of you, Tan. The loss of 3 patrols was a direct result of your failure to prepare the men properly. You are unfit for command. The men were as prepared as they could possibly be, Lieutenant. If you have an issue, you can bring it up with my superiors. This is not the way to handle it. I've heard enough. Men, arrest him. If he resists, use any force necessary to subdue him. If you try to attack us, you'll regret it. Indeed, I think I've been more than patient with you. Men, kill them. Well, you're gonna regret that. Because you, unlike all the undead I've been facing, are not immune to sneak attack.
That's all you got?
And I'm so glad that Tin is apparently immortal. Should be immortal. Oh, use God healing. Stop whining, Mishka. Yay. Now give me your loot. 3 gold.
I have to lighten this load.
Chainmail +1. Of course that would be too heavy for you. Why wouldn't it be? Well, you're not proficient with it. So, to Kelgar goes.
Yeah?
He's already wearing full plate, though. To Kelgar's. You know what? Let's worry about ACs and whatnot after we get a little bit of healing. Hopefully I can just purchase all the goddamn first aid kits from Tor. And then from there, I don't know. As I said, this might end up being a shorter stream just because I'm still freaking tired. I've already spoken with Marshal Cormac. The patrols to West Harbor will resume right away. Can't believe Valis allowed security to deteriorate like this. I've also spoken with our smith, Jacoby. He has been given orders to make whatever spare equipment we might have laying around available to you. He'll charge you for the cost of the items. I wish I could afford to just give them to you, but the money counters back in Neverwinter would have my head for that. So, with all that out of the way, is there anything else I can help you with? Any work for me? Got a reward for anyone that can stop all the bandit attacks on travelers. You can talk to the refugees if you want. Yeah, I already did that. I appreciate it, as well as the refugees here, I'm sure. You should have a talk with them and get the details. Going after bandits would be worth our time and good practice. This garrison seems to attract a lot of attention. That it does. Fort Lock's seen plenty of battles, not a surprise since we're guarding the only road in and out of the Mere. Still, the walls have stood up to everything, even that bloody affair against some self-proclaimed King of Shadows. I wasn't around for that one, but I hear that that's the closest Fort Lock's ever come to falling. These walls weren't built to stop demons after all. Still, she held up. That's why I don't understand what that necromancer was up to. Maybe he found a weakness. Maybe. That's why I've ordered my sergeants to make a full review of our defenses. This fort stood up for generations. I won't want to be known as the commander who finally lost it. Can you tell me of the King of Shadows? Garrison lore has it that he was some sort of warlock leading a pack of demons. The story goes that Neverwinter finally cornered him at West Harbor and killed him along with most of the village. The surviving demons fled north to this fort and tried to take it. The garrison held, and demons were hunted down. Glad I wasn't there for that. The lore makes it sound like a bloodbath. Oh, well, I guess that was that conversation. Cormac, I've done the thing. Give me experience. Commander 10 is back. Valis is taken care of, and it looks like the patrols will be starting again soon. Not bad. Not bad at all. A reward would be nice. The watch is always ready to reward those who aid us. I don't have much gold on me, but you're welcome to take what I do have. 200 gold. My guy. You're living a freaking comfortable life, you know this, right? You seem to have a knack for solving problems. Could use someone like you. I can reward you properly for this back in the city. It shouldn't be any trouble convincing Commander Berlina that you deserve a little something for helping me out. Stop at the city guard barracks if you ever find yourself looking for work in Neverwinter. As for me, I best get moving. I've already spent too much time here. Later, Cormac. Hey, Galen, got anything to sell? And once again, you've cleared a path for me. With the patrols started again, I should be able to travel safely. Well, I'm glad I could help. I'll be moving on as soon as I've packed my gear. Thank you, Wolf. It's been an honor knowing you. Show me what you have for sale. It's been a bit since we leveled. Now... I completely forgot about the heavy shields. +1 that I have. Whoops. Don't need the shurikens. We're gonna keep Storm for the now. You know, thinking about it? Okay. This must be RNG. Because I 100% did not find Storm in my second attempted playthrough with Iggy. I found... Yeah, no, it wasn't Storm. It was Phoenix, Bone Phoenix or something. It was the Flaming Morning Star, which, I mean, just worked out for him, but, you know, was one of those things where I was like, wait, that wasn't there before. All right, finish off this coffee. Ow. Ugh. All right. I have 6,000 gold.
How can I
have to
help?
lighten this load.
Yeah?
I also just have some stuff to sell. I'm gonna sell the Falchion
Perhaps
+1.
so.
I ain't using it. Oxandrite, sell the obsidian, sell the amethyst, sell the garnets, bloodstone. I won't lie, I'm kind of pissed off about the Chalice of Lathander. I probably could have used that in the actual fight with the priest. But now it's just now it's just, oh hey, look at the pretty, look at the light spell. That's it. That's all it's got. Unlimited uses of light. And that's a harvest cup. I could have sworn that there's a method to do recharging of things, but I might as well just sell the Chalice. And all 3 retains its light ability. Yeah, I don't need the ability to cast light 5 times a day. I'm gonna be able to find other characters that can do that for me. Armor bonus for monks. Heal modifier. I've already got a ring of resistance. I'm gonna sell the ghoul claws. That's another alchemical thingamadooch. I can't wear the chainmail. Kelgar can't wear the chainmail. Nietzsche can't. Well, Kelgar can, but he's already got full plate, so away that goes. Sell the skeleton. Scale the skeleton rib. Yes. Sell the skeleton rib. I'll keep that heavy shield for Lone Wolf. And you otherwise have no other weapons or armor or whatnot that I need / want. Alright. I probably should get this composite bow. Because Mighty is a really nice thing to have, and I want to say we're not going to suffer the penalties from it. Yeah. Wait, what? Because the way that Mighty works is originally bows and ranged weapons do not deal additional damage based on your attributes. Instead, it's just you got the benefit of having a ranged attack. Woo. But with Mighty, you can add up to your strength that number in the strength modifier. But also, if you have too little of strength in like the base, TTRPG, then you suffer a penalty to it. But it does not seem to be making me suffer a penalty right now. So I think I'm in the clear. I'm also gonna grab another thing of arrows. Paranoia, you see. It's a bitch. Unless there's something that Kelgar can wield instead. I still don't know why it only reads 1 die 8 plus 1. And that's driving me a little batty.
Yeah?
Alright, Kelgar only has a Dwarven War Axe. Does a D10. Which is more than a battle axe. But they do sell a Dwarven War Axe plus 1.
What?
Probably just buy that for him too.
Yes.
Keeping it dwarfy.
What?
I'm gonna sell that battle axe. And the mithril thingamabob. I don't need it. We are going to replace that on the hotbar. See, I'm just on the fence about selling anything too much. Because, like, if that 1 die 8 plus 1 is all I'm actually doing ever, and I don't know whether or not that's a bug with the game or if I'm just reading too hard into the game's mechanics and whatnot. See, this is a thing that they could have improved with the enhanced edition. It's just like, what is my damage? I don't know. Again, maybe looking a little bit too hard into it, but at the same time, it's just, if I get a rapier +1, I can give that to Nishka. And
Yes.
she can do a little bit more damage. I can... No. Get rid of the dagger. Because we're
Stay
selling
close and step where I step.
Gonna sell that. Okay. I think I go to High Cliff next really quickly. And I say go to High Cliff next really quickly, like, because before I go to the bandit camp, I really want one more ally in the party. Let's see what you have for sale. Please have... Do you seriously not have... You only have a +3. And you only had the 1. Man, now I could really use myself a druid or a cleric. That's annoying. Because I don't want to spend another 150 gold on Cure Disease. But I also don't want to use a +3 healer's kit on one of these schmucks if they're just about to heal over. Alright. We're gonna rest. We're gonna rest. Alright. Both of them no longer diseased. Good. Quick save. I'm gonna try to go to High Cliff really quick. Because I think that's where another encounter is. Yeah, encounter something on the way to your destination. Because I want to make this encounter so that I can get another ally. And if I get this other ally, these idiots can stop being diseased.
No place to run this town, Karakcha. Not what you have stolen. Hand it over, and we will let you live.
This is getting tiresome. What's so important about that blasted thing that has them chasing us all over Farron?
Why? Scared of them?
Don't be dense. Of course I'm not scared. Just irritated.
Hand the shard over now, or we will take it from your corpse.
You want it? Come and get it.
Fool, I shall enjoy killing you.
Who's liking Frozen?
Fight, you pathetic thralls! Kill them all! Why are you still looking at me? Attack!
Leon,
And pew pew time.
no. The land is against you.
Take that!
We won't both walk away from this.
Alright, how about you move a little bit closer?
Bonaparte.
Oh my god. Mishka, if you would kindly just stop dying, it would be
Jordik to act.
fantastic.
That's it for me. Sorry.
Mishka, did you get back up only to fall down again?
That's all you got?
There we go. Ah, goddammit. It's hard to read when it's a sneak attack. Headshot.
I had hoped our meeting would be under more civil circumstances. It has been some time since I've had a chance to speak to one of my kind. Forgive me, but I saw these things about to attack you. I found I could not simply stand by while you were ambushed. Again, I'd like to help if I could. I've been trying to follow you without interfering, but I don't think you'll reach your destination without someone who knows the land.
I'm sorry, who are you?
Yeah, maybe you'd better tell us who you are. And there's others of us here, too, if you can take your eyes off our leader long enough to notice.
I am Eleni, and rather than shadow you, I would walk with you.
We're doing fine, thanks. And maybe you'd like to explain why you were following us in the first place.
I'd like to know that as well. Tree worshippers tend to keep to themselves and don't pay much mind to travelers who take the roads.
I think you will find tree worshippers a rare thing these days, dwarf, so do not use that word lightly.
Apparently not rare enough to have you come out of nowhere after following us, for hells knows why.
Both of you? Silence.
Always talking and to the elves and the half-demons and the like. It'll end badly, I tell you.
Yes, and who knows where talking might lead us next. Stow it, Kelgar.
You still haven't told me why you were following me.
It's a strange circle of who follows who on this road. At first, I was following those who attacked you, but they seem to be following you, which leads me to believe there's something you have, something they want, so I thought that perhaps my enemy's enemies would at least welcome some company to their destination, and with my help, even get there faster.
Faster? How?
Well, I come bearing a gift, not just words. I know of a quicker path to Highcliff, and one that will hide your trail as well. There is a druid sanctuary not far from here, the Maidens' Glade, where members of my circle would go for refuge when traveling the land. I can lead you there, and with no further attacks from these hunters of yours. Not that you can't handle yourself, but I'm sure you're growing as tired of these attacks as I am.
One quick second, I gotta deal with a thing. Gotta do some cool shit for me, and it prints out terribly. Sorry about that, having technical difficulties. What is that? It's supposed to be your fists. Sorry. 3D printer stuff from having gotten some time ago, and it was halfway done with the build, and I noticed that a whole lot of fraying was happening. God damn it. Okay, I think I want to say that where it ended up failing, I can just continue printing. Yeah. No? Yeah? No? Yeah, if I put it more on its back, leaned back. "3D printing has been an interesting hobby. It's mostly been an irritating one, though, I will not lie. If I print you from there... if I lean you back a little bit more, it won't be much of a problem. Yeah, sorry about the abrupt troubleshooting. I'd just rather not have spent another hour and a half or so of letting this thing print, only to be all like, oh, well. For anyone that has 3D printed before would understand. Yeah, that's about where it is, but I probably can't split you into multiple pieces, can I? Yep. Balls. This is where 3D printing sucks. I essentially have half a goddamn Hulk of a zombie thing. If I print it as is right now, it'll be missing part of its fists. Suppose I could just cut off its fists and reprint them later. Yeah, do that really quick. Anyways, let me just slice this and get it going again. I don't even know what parts of the thing were starting to fail on this print. Looking too frayed for my security. Anyways. No further attacks. What do you know of these attackers?
Little. They are not of the land, that is for certain. They have a strange smell about them, and their speech is like nothing I've heard before. Unless they are speaking to their thralls, it is impossible to make out. But they keep calling you Kalak-Cha. Do you know what that means?
That was pretty much my question to you.
Then it looks like when it comes to answers, we have little to offer one another. A pity.
Why were you following them?
I only recently became aware of them. First, in the Merdelain, the wetlands you harbormen call the Mare of Dead Men. I believe they are responsible for many attacks in the Mare and beyond. Not all their victims escaped as you did, and so I followed them to learn of their intentions, and if possible, to stop them.
Well, enough talk. Show us this quicker path.
Not one for gratitude, I see. Very well.
What? We're taking her along? Why?
Is there some sort of problem?
I'll say, you're still talking, and you're acting like you're coming with us. That's the problem.
I'm not saying I trust Eleni, but we need her, Nishka. Let's go.
If you travel only with those you need, instead of out of friendship or loyalty, then perhaps I have misjudged you, and your companions.
Maybe you better watch your tongue, because he's done more for us than you've done.
Fine. Let's be off. Judging by the sun and trail, you were headed to Neverwinter, correct?
That's none of your business. Let's go.
Very well. Follow me. The Maiden's Glade is not far.
And I love how Eleni judges us on the whole, oh, friendship and loyalty thing when we literally have just met her. Like, ma'am. What is this, Baldur's Gate 3?
This is a long way from the road. Are you sure you know where you're going?
Agreed. How much farther is this place?
Not far, for we are already here. This is Eridus, the Maiden's Glade, in the tongue of Harbormen.
Sounds elvish, almost Ilfarn, in fact.
You are correct. You surprise me.
I am
Just
elvish.
As the Mare of Dead Men was once Merdelain, the slow marching court. This place also had a name long before settlers from Neverwinter set foot here.
Did they ever set foot here? I can barely see where we're going.
Trust me, it's no better at my height either. Sure as the hells couldn't find my way back to the road now.
The road to the Maiden's Glade is hidden, known only to the beasts of the land and those whom the beasts call kin. Take note of where I step should you need to walk this path again. The glade up ahead was a retreat for druids. A place of shelter if they needed to heal or rest. Many such places exist along the coast. The animals here would protect the druids, and they will shield you from your pursuers if they should find you.
You mean those animals? Excuse me?
Yeah, they don't look too friendly. You know, what with the glowing red bits.
My steel will strike.
Mishka is about to die again.
Now!
Take that!
Damn.
That's all you got?
He dominated. How long does that domination last?
The animals here are frightened, and I know not why. There is usually at least one druid in the glade, and they should be aware of the beasts, and us.
Well, I say we avoid any wolves or anything trying to kill us.
I say we fight them. They attack us, we attack them. Besides, could use new boots.
If any animal comes at me again, I'm cutting them down.
I'm with you on that.
Honestly, I could have sworn that Eleni would have been all like, no, don't. But I think she's a little bit understanding in this situation. You know, well, with the near-dying situations. So, she is a druid. Let's see. The lesser vigor? No, that's fast healing. Snake swiftness, sleep. Please tell me you have something that will heal. Healing sting. That's a cool spell. Focusing your power of negative energy. You deal 1 die 12 points of damage, plus 1 per caster level, to a living creature and gain an equal amount of hit points if you make a successful melee touch attack. That's neat. Reduce energy, swiftness. Oh god, please tell me. Mass lesser vigor. Remove disease. Let's have you prepare that instead. Excuse me. Lesser dispel's fine. So as a druid, she's able to spontaneously spend any of her prepared spells as a spell of summoning, more or less, instead. We are decidedly not going to do that anytime soon.
What?
At least not until there's more useful enemies on the field anyhow. I really probably should have come and got her before the whole thing with the Undead. What the hell? Oh, turned us around. That's what threw me off. Oop, wolves. Man. Get some sneak attack or something in. Why are you trying to cast hold animal?
Nature will have its set.
Really should have cast that call lightning in the first place. Okay, nothing over there. Boar.
I think we've had enough of this one.
Good think.
Take that!
Yeah, she doesn't even have armor, which means I'm going to have to equip her when we, you know, get to a place where they have armor. Oh my lord. What are those misses?
That's all you got?
There we go. There we doubly go. Could have sworn that there was a bigger, nastier boar back here. Rest. Rest. Actually, wait. Eleni,
I am listening.
are you able to cast Cure Disease and remove it from Nishka?
Bonaparte.
Thank you.
Stay close. And
Her
step
sucking
where I
as bad
step.
as she was really putting a damper on existing. Alright, so we'll go up this way. I'm pretty sure that there's... Oh,
These wolves. They were slaughtered, and not for food, but out of bloodlust. Is this why the animals attacked us? Whatever is wrong must be here in the glade. I thought the Circle of the Mare would be aware of any disturbance here. But now it seems the task must fall to us.
Why? Let's just go. I'm done stopping through these groves and animals, and letting her pick the trail.
we really don't have time for this.
Agreed. We've saved a day. But let's not waste it digging through the brush for some wolf-killing thing.
Very well. I expected little more from a harborman. The path to Highcliff lies to the north and west, and is not far.
Like, don't get us wrong here. Oh, that's a big badger. That's several big badgers.
Dio, no.
This is very much a kind of a situation of, boy howdy, rock to be able to do the thing that we were trying to do and not get sidetracked by your druidy shenanigans. Druidanigans, if you will. Is there something over here? Pretty sure there was. Or am I an idiot and just backtracking to the way I was before? Oh wait, did she say the north and west? So we can just be all like, yeah. And leave if we so pleased. Then again, experience points. It's a burr. An angry burr.
The land is against you!
It's barely injured.
Eleni, you are here.
Caleb?
I came here. Came to try and find you, Eleni. To try and escape the mare. To seek refuge here.
The mayor? What is wrong?
The mare. It speaks with different voice now. Its waters, once clear to the circle, are now dark and run deep. So deep.
What do you mean? Where are the others? The rest of the circle?
Vashni and the others. They are lost. Only you remain. I thought I could find you, or Nevan, but what claims the mare overtook me, clouded my vision with shadows and blood, trapped me in this form. Do not return to the mare, Eleni. Do not, or you shall fall to its corruption, as I did.
Kaelil, he's dead. It was he that caused such unrest here, and why the animals attacked us.
Mentions something about a circle?
Yes, the Circle of the Mare. I have been away for some time. Kaelil and I were part of the Circle of Merdelaine, the Mare of Dead Men. If the Elders, if Vashni is lost, and Nevan is lost, I have been away too long. But this would explain why I could not feel the circle any longer. And as for the land... But we should press on. I promise to lead you to High Cliff and to safety. And so far this path has proved longer than I wished. Farewell, Kaelil. May you rest, and may the glade become peaceful again.
So just a little bit fucked up to ask, I know. But we do have a giant bear here. We could skin it. And it's mostly fucked up because, you know, kind of have that whole it's a person thing. Ah, well. I forget what it is that
I am listening.
Eleni is leveling exactly. She is a druid. Dodge, weapon proficiencies and all that. Combat casting makes sense. Yeah, she's only got dodge and combat casting so far. Off, no recovering traps. What does Defend Master even do? Yeah, okay. Only when enemies are close. No opening locks. No, how about power casting? Don't spill out all your goddamn. Yeah. Ability usage, combat mode. Turn off summoning. You don't have any ranged attacks. Although, depending on your deck says that you should probably get at least a couple. Knockdown global. Yeah, I just mostly wanted to see what the hell her shit was doing. But she is proficient with medium armor. So she could have used that chainmail, but I was just like, eh. Because it's only a +2 max dex. Bonus. Oh, excuse me, stretching.
What?
You know what I'm annoyed
Yes.
at?
Follow me.
I am listening.
I mean, okay, her stats aren't mega great. She doesn't have like an 18, but then again, she is level 5, so she has one attribute point that she spent in, I want to say, wisdom or something. But I can't look at her stats and just see 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17.
Stay close. And
Versus
step where
most
I
everyone
step.
else
Yeah?
Yes.
who has at least one dump stat,
Perhaps so.
and me with 2 plus zeros.
Yes.
And yes, sure, that's possibly because I had
What?
invested into dexterity. I don't know. I think that she might have been the DM's favorite of the party. So she was able to get away with some of that chicanery. Alright, we're not going to High Cliff just yet. We're going to go back to Fort Locke. In Dungeons & Dragons 3.5, bards and warlocks can wear light armor without fear of suffering arcane spell failure penalty. It's a chain shirt free for all. Got it right there. On the thing. Not me, just possibly. Oh no, it's there. Weird. You have me all the way here? You jerks. I don't know, if ever I did do any of these spellcasting, crafting sort of things, I want to say that I'm going to do so possibly going into do that with Melanie. Mostly just because I'm not sure what else I'll have Melanie do. I would also need to really look into any of the crafting stuff. If anything, crafting potions. Because God help me. Sometimes just having that natural potion existing in our inventory would be great. Yeah, mostly going up to Fort Lock here as a place where I'm going to call an episode. Now that I have an ally. I forgot about this corpse. It's just a corpse. Had a bloodstone on it. You're now in a new PvP area. Oh, God damn it. I should have started the whole thing with her
Yes.
before Galen left.
Perhaps so.
Sure, she can use bark skin to increase her AC. Problem with that is that that's essentially her having to cast a spell every single time that she wants to do anything related to combat. God damn it. Because I'm pretty sure Galen had at least one. Oh no, you're still here. I thought you left. Oh. Never mind, he doesn't have any. Hack. Won't lie. My cloak of protection versus evil is tempting simply because +2 armor class against everything evil. And there's a lot of evil to be slain in this game. But I think I'll hold off for the now. 6,000 gold. Alright. Great. Some of this still worked. Alright. Wolf to stream. We're gonna go ahead and call it a stream here, though. I'm tired. It's pushing 11:30. More than happy to talk for a little bit to get that last 10 minutes in, but otherwise I tire. And sometimes it's just nice to listen to some of this music. But yeah, it's a fun time. Neverwinter Nights is a pretty good time so far. Again. Hello. Oh. It's me following a dude in the Who's the Medusa. I'm still unsure what I'm gonna do with Wolf. A lot of the prestige classes just don't really fit with him being a ranger archer, and if I'm thinking about it, I probably would have undone the rogue levels if I didn't need them for being a rogue. Because, no other class can open and pick locks and whatnot. Matter of fact, Neverwinter to prestige classes. Now, the Arcane Archer is so far the best option, simply by virtue of it being... Even if I didn't have the spell casting, or if I don't care about the spell casting, which I don't, I would be able to enhance my arrows and make them naturally +1, +3. God. We notice you're using an ad blocker. Sure am, for this very fucking reason. God damn it. Anyways. Yeah, Arcane Archer would make it so as every non-magical arrow becomes a magical arrow. +1 at first, +2 at third, 3 at fifth, 4th at 7th, and so on and so forth. Note this works with magical arrows as well. As long as the Arcane Archer has a bow equipped, they will always be ready to apply the entire bonus. Okay. Imbue arrow 3 times a day. I can cast Fireball. That's it. It's Fireball. It's a little silly, but hey. And let's see. Secret arrow. Ignoring any and all cover, concealments. Target is automatically hit and takes damage as normal. Hail of arrows at 8. Automatically fires 1 arrow at a target. Every target within range is a full round action. And then Arrow of Death, which makes it so as a creature must make a fortitude save or be slain. But it's a DC 20 fortitude save, so by the time you're 10th level in Arcane Archer and have the Arrow of Death, everything's going to make that fortitude save. Ah. Most of this is talking like the best way to do so is pump as much into charisma as possible, progress the PC to level 8, and then do some wibbly wobbly back and forth freaking shenanigans, which continue this site, screw your ads. And like, just nothing else really fits. Nothing else will work. So I think for the most part, I'm just gonna have him Ranger Rogue, Ranger Rogue, Ranger Rogue. Probably forego some of the Rogue levels at some point or another. Just thinking about it. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it a stream. I'm going to dismiss that ad. And I don't know if I'll stream tomorrow, because I got some recording to do with Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories. So that'll be fun. Thank you everyone so very much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed this stream as much as I was enjoying playing Neverwinter Nights 2. If you want to support the channel, if you're on the YouTube side of things, consider following or subscribing, I suppose. That'll keep you up to date whether or not I'm streaming, if I'm going, and whether I am uploading my usual 3 times a day, 6 days of the week Let's Play videos, because I have no life. If you follow on the Twitch side of things, well, then you'll know whenever the hell I stream on this side as well. I stream to both, because I have no life. And if you want to support it in a financial fashion, I am currently running an incentive-a-thon, where as we meet more of these goals, I will play more games for my channel, whether it's streamed or just a Let's Play. Every little bit helps. Go through my Ko-fi or Stream Elements directly, and it will actually seriously keep a roof over my head, food in my belly, and whenever I have any extra change, goes to upgrading my PC and getting games for the channel. Thank you everyone so very much for watching. I hope to see you all in the next video. Take care. Cheers. Video, stream, same difference. I'll see you then.